Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Aisha. I have a PhD in health science, concentrating in exercise science. I'm a certified personal trainer, certified holistic nutrition consultant, certified naturopathic practitioner, and group fitness instructor, and a women's coaching specialist. Fitness and nutrition is my passion, if you can't tell. It does help your body feel better, help you live a healthier life as well. So I'm going to do just a deep stretch today with you guys. Of course, I'll show you some modified versions. Definitely we're going to be focusing on like our hips, glutes, and low back, okay? So let's get started. Find yourself a seated comfortable position. Make sure you're on your sits bones, aka ischial tuberosities. And I always like to focus on what's called somatic breathing, deep belly breathing. So if you like, shoes on or off, eyes open or closed, you choose. So let's get started. So we're going to take in a big deep breath, expand that belly. Try to hold for 3 to 5 seconds before you release. And exhale, count to at least 5 to 6 seconds. Let's do that again. Inhale. 4. Try to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Make sure you're pushing all that air out. And one more time. Inhale. Try to count to 5. And exhale. So be mindful of that breathing technique throughout each stretch, especially if you're getting in those areas that's really tight for you. Make sure you really hone in on big inhales, deep exhales, okay? So I always like to start off with the butterfly stretch, aka the hip stretch. I usually tell my class if your knees started all the way up to your ears, hopefully by the end of this stretch, they'll be lowered down. So same thing, hone in on that breathing. Just feel your knees drop lower and lower with each exhale. Make sure your back is nice and flat, sitting up tall. As you inhale, remember to expand that belly, fill it up with air. And as you exhale, push all that air out. I definitely need this stretch. I just finished a cardio dance class that I choreographed and taught. It was intense. So make sure you're breathing. Okay, next I would like to do what is called a 90-90 stretch. So getting deeper into your hip flexors and outer glute area. So we're going to turn 90-degree angle, 90-degree angle. Don't worry if you can't do this. I'll show you a modified version. And we're just going to lean forward a little bit. Should feel that on the outer glute and hip flexor area. If this is too much for you, you can definitely extend that leg and bend this one and lean forward. You'll definitely feel it in this hip and vice versa. Again, I'll show you what to do. For those of you who are able to do regular 90-90, we'll come right here. Make sure you are breathing. Inhale, expanding the belly. Exhale, deflate the belly. So be mindful of the stretch. And as we're moving in and out of these stretches, I forgot to mention, make sure you are moving with ease. We're not flying through this because your joints are most vulnerable during this time while we're stretching them, okay? So again, regular 90-90 is here. Modified version is here, okay? There's nothing wrong with modifications. Some days I have to modify. So, okay. So again, inhale. And exhale. Still being mindful of that breathing. One side will be tighter than the other. That's okay. Sometimes we overcompensate with our bodies. And breathe. And come back to that butterfly stretch or hip stretch, however you prefer to call it. Hips should feel a little bit looser now compared to earlier. All right, and now we're going to extend one leg, cross the opposite leg over. Whichever knee that you have bent on that leg, your chest should be facing that way, so we're going to turn that way and extend to the back. Now, if this is too much for you, that's okay. Bring that down right here and just give a little slight twist. You'll still feel it. Everybody's joints are different. Listen to your body. I always tell my class. And you're not in competition with anyone but yourself, okay? So here we go, and breathe. That's it, you're doing great. And on a deep exhale, let's switch to the other side. Back nice and flat. Make sure we're checking our form. Again, if you're here, that is okay. Or if you're here, that's even better, whichever one works best for you, okay? Listen to your body. Breathe. So this works your outer glutes area, your lower back, and part of your hamstrings. We have 2 more stretches I would like to focus on, and that will be it for the day. All right, unwind. Next, we're going to do what I call the piriformis stretch. Some people call it the figure 4, whatever you prefer. So if you're unable to lie flat on your back, I'll show you a side view. You'll come here, cross that leg over, and bring that up. You can either extend that leg or bend it. If you're unable to lie flat on your back, that's okay. You can come right here and lean forward, okay? You still feel it in that deep glute muscle at piriformis. And here we go. Show you kind of like a diagonal view. And if this is okay, that's fine. You can stay here. Breathe. And switch. So remember, flow easily out of those stretches. Here we go. Make sure you are still breathing. Again, modification. You'll be here. That's okay. Do what your body is able to do, okay? We have 1 more stretch after this. I hope you're still hanging in there. You are doing a great job. All right, next, unwind. We have what is called the spinal twist stretch. I call it one of the free chiropractic service stretches. So you're going to come here, stack your knees to tabletop, drop them down to one side, and look in the opposite direction. If you want to be seated for this, drop it to one side, look in the opposite direction, and you're able to do this in a chair as well. So here we go. Oh yeah, snap, crackle, pop. And continue to breathe. Doing great. All right, on an exhale, bring those knees back up to tabletop, drop them down on the opposite side, look in the opposite direction. Again, for the modification, dropping it down, looking in the opposite direction. You got this. This is our last one. And breathe. And if you're lying down on the floor, roll all the way over to that one side. Push yourselves up to a seated position. Sit there if you need to. If you're seeing purple, give it a minute to everything to become regulated again. Thank you all for tuning in today. I hope it didn't take too much of your time. Again, my name is Dr. Aisha. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Have a great day.